Hi guys, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. In this episode, guys, I'm going to be giving you my top 12 favorite movies of all time, as a matter of fact. So, I've done my top 10 list a couple of times, and I just thought, maybe I can have some different options in there that would make more sense. And so yeah, guys, I'm going to be doing my top 10, not my top 10, my top 12 official movies of all times, and I think I got all my thoughts and opinions straight, as a matter of fact, and I'm really excited to share my picks, as a matter of fact, guys, and be sure to let me know in the comment section down below what are your top 12 favorite movies of all time, and also, guys, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because that would really help out my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff and video games. I do all sorts of stuff like that here on my channel, as a matter of fact. And if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big, huge thumbs up. Leave a like and a comment, as a matter of fact. And be sure you hit that red subscribe button, but most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future, as a matter of fact, guys. And without any further ado, guys, enjoy the video. And if you're not new to the channel, be sure you go subscribe right after this video. But with that said, let's get started. So yes, there is a temporary tattoo on my arm here. This is not a permanent tattoo. I hope to get this temporary at some point in my life. But let's get into my top 12 picks. So I will not be including like stuff from Star Wars, Marvel, or anything from like a franchise related, as a matter of fact. Okay. So starting at number 12 is Takers, as a matter of fact. So I have a huge attachment to this movie, as a matter of fact. Like, the more I think about this movie, the more happy I am with this movie, because when I watched this movie before, at the same time I watched a preview for this movie called Cabin Fever and whatnot, and that movie gave me 4 horrible nightmares in a row, and that movie just freaked me out just from the trailer, as a matter of fact. I did not like it, as a matter of fact. And then I watched this movie, and it came and it cheered me up, as a matter of fact. Like, this movie has got a lot of people in it. It's got Matt Dillon in it, not Matt Damon, Dillon. And then Paul Walker, Idris Elba are in this movie. Michael Early is in this movie, and Chris Brown and Hayden Christensen are also in this movie, as a matter of fact. But nobody really likes Chris Brown anymore. But so yeah, I do enjoy this movie. This movie definitely cheered me up after watching Cabin Fever, and so if you guys have not seen Takers, watch it. It's good. Alright, guys, I have to go use the bathroom real fast, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, back in action. Alright, so at the number 11 spot, dropped it, is Sweet Home Alabama. This is one of my favorite Reese Witherspoon movies, as a matter of fact. Like I think that this movie is funny. I think that this is a great rom-com, as a matter of fact, and I really like this movie a lot, as a matter of fact, and I really enjoy this movie, as a matter of fact. Like if you guys have not seen Sweet Home Alabama, watch it, because it's a great movie, and even on the back here it says 2 thumbs up, as a matter of fact. Like you guys know me. Reese Witherspoon is my favorite actress and this is one of my favorite movies of hers, and it's even in my top 20 and just right there in my top 10 as a matter of fact, because I love this movie and enjoy it, watch it. It's an amazing movie. At number 10 on my list, this may be surprising to you guys because I never talked about these movies on my channel before, and that's because I recently watched it for my first time, and that is both Deadpool 1 and 2, as a matter of fact. And I enjoy the hell out of these movies. Like I recently watched them. A lot of people said that they're really good movies, and I agree. Like I enjoy watching Ryan Reynolds just take down all the bad guys and whatnot, and just seeing Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, he does an amazing job, and these movies are just so good and violent. As a matter of fact, like, these are fantastic movies. I actually found both of these movies very amusing, as a matter of fact, and I loved them enough for the both of them to make it in to my top 10/top 12. As a matter of fact, these are really good movies. Next up on my list, coming at number 9, is Air Force One. So, minus Indiana Jones and Star Wars, this is by far my favorite Harrison Ford movie. Like, I remember watching this movie when I was really young, and this movie is a phenomenal movie. Like, this is a really fun action movie, as a matter of fact. This movie is just so fun to watch, and it's just such a good movie all the way around. Like, if you guys have never seen Air Force One, watch it. It's a good movie. So what it's about Harrison Ford. He plays the president, and he's on an airplane to travel around the world with a bunch of other people, a bunch of innocent people that are unknown, and then these bad guys come in and take over to the plane, and then the people that work with him get tied hostage. Same thing with his wife and daughter, and so he tries to get the bad guys off the plane so he can free them, as a matter of fact. So yes, if you guys have never seen this movie, you guys should watch it, because this movie is very good, because it's got Harrison Ford, it's got Gary Oldman, like I just said, and then it's also got a very young William H. Macy and Glenn Close, as a matter of fact. I love this movie, and this is by far my favorite Harrison Ford movie, so it comes in at number 9. Coming in at number 8 on my list, this is Spy, as a matter of fact. This is my favorite Melissa McCarthy movie, and this is one of my favorite Jason Statham movies, as a matter of fact. And I laugh so hard at this movie every time I watch this movie. This is just a really fun action comedy. So if you guys have never seen Spy, you guys need to watch it. Like when this movie came out, it was the funniest movie of the year, and my mom likes this movie too, and I heard that there's a sequel in the works or something that I'm unsure of, as a matter of fact. But I think that this movie is super duper funny, as a matter of fact. I don't want to repeat any of the jokes because I try to keep my videos PG or below, as a matter of fact. But I'm not going to say anything about this movie because it's inappropriate. Because this movie is rated R and it's very inappropriate. So if you guys are old enough to watch this movie, to watch R-rated movies, you should watch this. But If you're not, make sure you get permission from your parents first, because this movie is very raunchy and violent, but it's still a good movie, though. At number 7 on the list is Skyscraper. So, this is one of my favorite movies starring The Rock, as a matter of fact. And this was one of my favorite films of 2018, as a matter of fact. And this is another one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. This is probably even one of my top 10 favorite action movies of all time, because this movie is really good. Like, this movie is full of action, and this movie is super intense. Like I always enjoy everything about this movie because it's so intense, and this movie is just full of action, as a matter of fact. So what this one is about, it's about Dwayne Johnson. He plays a military soldier, and then what happens is he loses his leg in a fight, and then some famous guy in the movie built this really tall apartment building. That's why the movie is called Skyscraper, because it's really tall, because it's a really tall building. And then what happens is these guys that wouldn't let him live in the building, they decided to try to burn the building down and put people in danger, because for some reason they were blacklisted. And so he leaves to go with his friend. He leaves to go with a friend, and then his friend turns on him, and then his wife and his 2 kids get trapped, and then he has to go and get them, and he has to save them from the burning building, as a matter of fact. Like this movie is really good, and it's super phenomenal, and please watch it. It is a good movie. Alright, so that was 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So we're at... Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Alright. We're at number 6 now, guys. Sorry, I counted wrong here. I was just making sure, as a matter of fact. Okay. So, at number 6 now, this is one of my favorite Pierce Brosnan movies, and that is Dante's Peak. This is one of my favorite disaster movies, as a matter of fact. And this movie is good. And this movie is really intense. Like, if you guys have never seen Dante's Peak, you should watch it, because it's a really good movie. So this one is about a volcano erupting, as a matter of fact. And the reason why the movie is called Dante's Peak is because this movie takes place in a fictional town called Dante's Peak. And so when the volcano erupts, it's the end of the town. So the town gets destroyed, and then they have to get out of there alive because the volcano is erupting, as a matter of fact. And this movie is so good, and I enjoy this movie. I love Pierce Brosnan. He's one of my favorite actors, as a matter of fact. And I would recommend you guys watch this movie, because it's a really good movie, and it's super entertaining and fun to watch. And I enjoy Pierce Brosnan a lot. So yes, please watch Dante's Peak. Alright. Coming in at number 5 on my list is Mamma Mia, as a matter of fact. So this is by far one of my favorite... This is my favorite musical of all time, as a matter of fact. And this is my favorite Pierce Brosnan movie. That's why Dante's Peak said it. That's why I said Dante's Peak was one of my favorite Pierce Brosnan movies. This is my favorite. Amanda Seyfried. She's one of my top 5 favorites, and then Meryl Streep is one of my top 10 favorites, and that is my favorite movie. This is my favorite movie of the both of theirs, as a matter of fact. And these two movies are phenomenal. Phenomenal. And I love the music in this movie. Both of these movies are very happy and uplifting, as a matter of fact. And both of these movies are so good, and they're just fun to watch, as a matter of fact. And it is by far my favorite musical. Like, if you guys have never seen either one of them, you should watch them because they're super good and phenomenal. Alright. Coming in at number 4, this is my favorite Emma Watson movie besides Harry Potter, and that is the 2019 Little Women. This was the best movie of 2019, from what I heard. And this has an all-star... Well, it's not an all-star cast, because not everybody in this movie is really well known, but most of these people I know. So, it's got Saoirse Ronan, Emma Watson, Florence Pugh, Eliza Scanlon, Laura Dern, Timothy Chalamet, and Meryl Streep, and James Norton. And I love this movie. Like this was a heartwarming movie for the very first time I watched it. And I bought it on disc because I loved every inch about this. I loved every part about this movie. Well, there's some sad parts here and there, but it's still a good movie to watch. And I actually haven't seen this movie for a while. I should definitely rewatch this movie because it is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I enjoy this movie for what it is. And you guys should definitely watch it because it's a good, heartwarming movie. At number 3 is Walk the Line. Another one of my favorite Reese Witherspoon movies. And this is my 3rd favorite movie of all time. And this movie is so good. This is the story about Johnny Cash, as a matter of fact. Excuse me, guys. This is the story about Johnny Cash, if you guys have seen this movie. Like, if you guys have never seen Walk the Line, you need to watch it because it is a phenomenal movie. And Reese Witherspoon, she actually won the award for Best Actress. And this movie just sparks. It sparks to me. It's a movie that blew me away for the very first time I watched it, and it was a great, phenomenal movie. Please watch this movie if you guys have not seen it because it is my favorite biopic. It's a phenomenal biopic, and you guys should definitely watch it. Alright, at number 2 on my list is Hobbs and Shaw, as a matter of fact. So, the reason why I said Takers is one of my favorite Idris Elba movies, and Skyscraper is one of my favorite Dwayne Johnson movies, and Spy was one of my favorite Jason Statham movie, is because this is my favorite movie from The Rock, Jason Statham, and Idris Elba. All 3 of them, because for a long time this was my favorite movie, but now it's my 2nd favorite movie of all time. I still need to watch this movie because this is a funny movie. It's full of action, and I just need to rewatch this movie because it is a phenomenal movie, and I just really need. And this is the spin-off, the side story for Fast and the Furious, as a matter of fact, and I just enjoy the crap out of this movie. It's just so good. I want to rewatch this movie at some time, and maybe I'll do it because summer is still going on. And I thought that this movie was absolutely phenomenal, as a matter of fact. I still need to rewatch this movie, and it's so good, as a matter of fact. Alright, so my favorite movie of all time is... But my favorite movie of all time is Legally Blonde, because I am a huge Reese Witherspoon fan. Reese Witherspoon is my favorite actress, as a matter of fact, and I enjoy the both of these movies. And I know a lot of people don't like the second one as much as the first, but I like them both the same. I prefer either one. Like if somebody wanted to watch the second one, I wouldn't care, because I like Legally Blonde, both 1 and 2, and these movies are just so fun and entertaining to watch. Like Reese Witherspoon, when she was younger, playing this young adult, it looked like she had a blast making these movies. And man, I agree, because I was heartwarmed by the both of these movies because they were so good, as a matter of fact. And I would still watch them to date because they're just good movies to watch, good movies to think about, and good movies and good movies to put on your watch list if you like Reese Witherspoon. Like, if you guys have never seen Legally Blonde, watch Legally Blonde. It is a funny and it's a great rom-com, as a matter of fact, and both of these movies are really good, in my opinion. Phew. So, guys, those are my top 10. Not top 10. Sorry, I keep saying top 10. Those are my top 12 favorite movies of all time. And like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, let me know down in the comments section, what are your top 12 favorite movies of all time? And also, if you want, let me know down in the comment section which one was your favorite out of all of these movies, and which one was your least favorite out of all these movies. Like I kind of already know what everybody's gonna say. Deadpool, obviously, because not a lot of people my age really talk about most of these other movies, as a matter of fact. But I enjoy all of these movies to pieces, as a matter of fact. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go bring you back to more videos, because more videos are on the way sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact. And if you guys can please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, that would really help out my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff and video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch my other videos. Give my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big, huge thumbs up. Leave a like and a comment, and be sure you hit that red subscribe button. But most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And also, guys, those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you unsubscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe after this video, guys. But without any further ado, guys, take care, drink water, and stay safe. And I will see you all in the very next video. Bye!